Are you tired of weight loss products filled with artificial ingredients and empty promises? Discover the power of nature with Pure Revive, the ultimate solution for healthy weight loss. Check out the link in the video description now to start your journey with Pure Revive.
Remy Ma's son, Jason Scott, has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Jason, 23, was arrested alongside Richard Swigert, 22, in the Jamaica neighborhood of Queens, New York. They were charged with first-degree murder, criminal possession of a weapon, and reckless endangerment. The arrest was made in connection with the murder of 41-year-old Darius Guilbeault in June 2021. Guilbeault was killed in Jamaica, Queens in broad daylight. He died from gunshot wounds to the head and chest. Before his death, Guilbeault served 3 jail sentences for drugs and robbery. Jason's arrest adds to the controversy and violence that has surrounded Remy Ma's career for years. Jason's mom, Remy Ma, born Reminisce, Remy, Keone Smith, was sentenced to 8 years in prison in 2008 for a shooting in 2007. Remy was accused of shooting a woman named Makeda Barnes Joseph outside of a Manhattan nightclub. Remy claimed that while at a birthday party for a mutual friend, she asked Makeda to hold her purse. When Makeda returned the purse, Remy said that $3,000 had gone missing and Makeda had stolen it. Outside the club, Remy pulled up to Makeda's Nissan Maxima in her Cadillac Escalade. Remy got into Makeda's Nissan and confronted her about the missing cash with a gun in hand, the New York Times reported at the time. Remy's lawyer, Ivan S. Fisher, argued in court that the two women got into an altercation and Remy accidentally shot Makeda. The prosecution combated the claims that the shot was accidental. The prosecuting attorney, Michael McIntosh, argued that Remy had intentionally shot Makeda for stealing her cash. McIntosh said that Remy had abandoned her Cadillac after shooting Makeda and left the scene in a taxi. He added that Remy never called 911 after the incident. The jury ultimately sided with the prosecution and found Remy guilty of assault and illegal weapons possession. She was acquitted of intimidating a witness in the case. The New York Times reported that she remained calm when the verdict was released, but lost her composure when officers put her in a courtroom holding cell. "My son! My son!" she cried. Jason was just 8 years old at the time. Remy was sentenced to 8 years in prison for the shooting but only served 6. She was released in 2014. At her sentence hearing, she pleaded her case by citing her difficult upbringing. Remy told the judge that she was surrounded by poverty and drugs and violence and failure, Reuters reported at the time. "Remy Ma is not even close to who I really am. I'm not a thug," she added. "I'm not a threat or a menace to society, and I still have so much to offer." While in prison, Remy was interviewed by New York DJ K. Slay and maintained her innocence. "Don't be mistaken by a jury that was not my peers. Like, there was not tan, dark brown, black, nothing on that jury," she said. Below is a timeline of notable moments in rapper Remy Ma's career. 2 years after her release, Remy opened up in an interview with Ebony magazine about life after prison. "When I was on trial, I watched the jurors' faces as the prosecutors made me out to be a monster. I wasn't a monster. I was a loving mother who, if convicted, was not going to be able to raise my son and watch him grow," she said. Remy continued, "I tried to go right back into the studio when I was released from prison, but I realized that I needed to recover, rebuild and experience the everyday things I'd missed so much." Remy later said at her birthday party that she doesn't count the years she served in prison. Page 6 reported last year that Remy told her guests, "So I appreciate all of you coming to my 35th birthday party. I don't **** count the ones I was in prison and I don't count the ones during COVID." Remy later found herself back in court in 2019 due to an altercation with her Love Hip Hop New York cast member, Brittany Taylor. She was accused of punching Brittany in the face at Irving Plaza, a concert venue in Manhattan. Remy's legal team argued that Brittany was lying, and said the rapper left the venue to nurse her daughter and was home at the time the attack allegedly occurred. Remy had welcomed her daughter just a few months before the incident with her husband Papoose. Charges were eventually dropped due to lack of evidence. Remy Ma's career may be